All right, guys, check it out. As y'all can see here, I got the new WAHL Legend Plus. I did do an unboxing on this a while back, so if you haven't checked that out, I will put the link on the screen for y'all so y'all can make sure to check that out. But in this video, I'm actually going to be giving y'all my review and what I think of the new WAHL Legend Plus. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this video. Alright guys, so check it out once again. Here is the WAHL Legend Plus, the purple one. They do have a purple color and like an army green color. I left the army green one at the shop, but nonetheless, I've been using this for a couple weeks now. If y'all seen, I did an unboxing probably about 3 weeks ago, 2, 3, 4 weeks ago, and I've been using it, you know, on and off ever since. The first day I took it out the box, I did use it all day because I wanted to get a good feel of it and see how it was working, but now I've been switching between different clippers because I have other clippers on my station that I need to do reviews for y'all. So we've been switching it, but your boy does got a good feel for this clipper, and like I said, I am going to be talking about it in this video. Now, first thing is first, I'm not sure if I said this in my unboxing. I think I did, but just in case I didn't, we do have a wedge blade on this clipper with a longer lever, meaning most clippers open up to about a half, right? A lot of new clippers, these clipper companies have been making them with a longer stretch on them, meaning that this clipper actually opens up more than a half. Now, some people will argue that it's a 1. I don't think it's a 1. If it is a 1, I think it is a 1 blade, not an actual number 1 guard, but it does make it a little easier for fading when it comes to, you know, the clipper open to the 1 guard, and it does make it easier with the 1 guard to the 2 guard. You really don't have to use the 1.5 guard or the half guard as much. I will say you do still got to use it, just not as much as you previously would if you didn't have a stretch on there. But that's that. I wanted to talk about that before anything. Now let's talk about the ergonomics of this. Ergonomically, this thing feels good. It is a little heavy, definitely heavier than the Magic Clip, definitely heavier than the original WAHL Legend, and I want to say it's probably a little more heavier than a WAHL Senior, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I ain't had a WAHL Senior in a minute, so I can't really say if it's heavier than that because I didn't have one to compare it to, right? But nonetheless, this is the clipper. We're gonna turn this on for y'all again, just in case y'all didn't hear it in my unboxing video or y'all didn't watch the unboxing video. So as you can hear, it's got a nice hum on it. As you can see, we have a LED light right there, letting us know when the clipper is charged. Obviously, when the clipper is going to uncharge, it's going to start blinking, and it means it's time to charge the clipper. Now, we do get an 80-minute runtime with this clipper, which isn't the best, but it's not horrible, right? Like a lot of clippers run for about 2 hours, 2.5, 1.5 hours, some even up to 3.5 hours. This clipper, you only get about 1 hour and 20 minutes, but once again, not a super big issue. You can still knock out about 3 to 4 haircuts, give or take, right? But you can still get a good amount of haircuts done with this, with the full charge. However, you will need to charge it, put it on the charging dock, put it on the charging cord, whatever, if you want to use it for the whole day. I will say that it is an upgraded motor to the previous version. So if you've had the original WAHL Legend, you know that that motor felt kind of didn't feel as good. You know, I really don't know how else to put it. It just wasn't as strong. Didn't feel like it was doing as much good work. Yes, you can still blend with it. Yes, you can still cut with it, but it just didn't feel as premium or as powerful as this one does. This does have the WAHL Senior motor in here, so it's technically a WAHL Senior. Basically, the way I want to say it is, it's like the 1919s with a longer lever. Obviously, I don't know if y'all remember the 1919s from WAHL, but they were a full metal clipper, just like this one is, and we do get 6,700. I believe it's 6,700. Let me check real quick. Yes, it's 6,700 RPMs. So a good motor, not the strongest of motors, but nonetheless still a good motor to get the job done. Now, when it came to debulking, this thing did work well. When it came to fading, this thing did work well. Some things some people may have an issue with is the lever. Some people, it takes them a while to get used to the longer lever. Sometimes that can throw off your system and your blueprint if you don't really know how to use the longer lever. But if you like longer levers, or if you've been used to using a clipper with a longer lever, you won't have an issue with this clipper. It does take the WAHL Premium guards, or the regular WAHL guards, or the Babyless guards, Stylecraft guards, really any guard that's on the market right now that is not for like a specific blade, like the Andis Masters or the Babyless FX3s. You can use those guards on this clipper. So whether it's a JRL guard, a Stylecraft guard, a Gamma guard, a Caliber guard, WAHL guard, Babyless guard, don't matter what guard it is, like I said, if it's a standard blade on those machines, then those guards will fit on this clipper, and I think that's pretty dope. With this clipper, you do get 2 extra guards. You get a half, and I believe the 1.5. Yeah, you get a half and a 1.5. So you don't get the full guards with this clipper. I wish you did, but for some reason you don't. I don't need the full guards, but if you are a barber who's looking for a full set of guards and a clipper, if you buy these, you will need to purchase you a full set of guards. Now, you can purchase these at wahlpro.com. I used to have a discount code TANK. It may be Tank, it may be Tank 15 now. I don't know. Someone messaged me the other day saying it wasn't working. So I'm gonna see if I can message them and see if they can get that, get that thing to start working again. But we're gonna have to see what we can do on that one, right? But nonetheless, all in all, I think it is a decent tool. Me personally, I still would prefer either the WAHL Magic Clips or the WAHL Vapor to this. That's just my opinion, but this isn't a bad tool, right? Like if you like the stretch lever, if you like the WAHL Senior, and if you want like a WAHL Senior with a stretch, this may be the perfect clipper for you.
Damn it, Tito. Another one?
I personally like the purple one and the green one. Like I said, they have two versions of this and they are limited edition. So you may want to head over to wallpro.com, purchase you one. May want to go to fwbarbersupply.com, use my discount code TINK10 on that website. Not 100% sure if they got it on there, but see where y'all can get it at. Like I said, not sure if Wall has my discount code up or not, but we're going to try to figure that out before I drop this video. But like I was saying, all in all, man, the clipper works good. Works good for fading, works good for debulking. Not the best for debulking, but it does get the job done. And like I said, it works well for fading. And me personally, I like using stretch levers when I detail. So I like the fact that it does come with a stretch lever. Like I said, you get 2 guards. Wish you had more guards. That's another con. And this thing doesn't come, I don't think it comes with a charging dock. I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna go ahead and open this box to see if it came with a charging dock, but I'm pretty sure that it didn't come with a charging dock. I think it just came with the charging cord. So yeah, it just came with the charging cord, not the charging dock. So that's also a con in my book, right? To some people that may not be a big issue, but you know, if we're gonna do it, let's do it right. You know, I wish they would have put a charging dock in the box with this, but they didn't. However, the clipper isn't too expensive. It's only $159.99 at wallpro.com, so not that bad of a trade-off. You're not spending a super large amount of money on a clipper. So if you wanted to buy a charger, or if you already had the wall charging dock, or if you have like the Magic Clip charging dock, you can place this on there and it will charge the clipper. But with that being said, man, I just want to let y'all know what I thought about the WAHL Legend Plus. Like I said earlier, all in all, good tool. Works, gets the job done. Not the best tool from Wall, but still nonetheless, it is a great tool to have, especially if you like having different tools. But with that being said, man, that's basically it for this video. If you like this video, please make sure to smash that like button. Also, if you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe one time for your boy. And that's basically it, YouTube. I appreciate y'all for watching. Until next time, let's go.